Welcome to Tangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to do. So we are going to open up the book and find the place for the pattern, and I'm thinking of this place up here. So let's do it up there. I've never tried this pattern before, but I actually think it looks pretty neat. So let's try it out. First of all, I'm going to make some lines that have a certain length between them around this, and then I go down a bit and make some lines around the same length as this, just in the middle, in between the first lines. And then I go back and make the lines again in between, and I'm gonna continue that all the way down like that. So that's the start of it. Then I am going to turn my book a bit. I am taking the line here and going down to the other one, so I would have one around here as well. And there we go. This is giving us kind of a zigzag pattern. There we go. Turn it around and do it the opposite way around. Okay, now I'm gonna do it like this instead. And you can see that we are going to get kind of a beehive shape. Out of this. There we go. So that's the pattern. Now we are going to place in some lines, and let's do it on this one. So it starts with echoing or auraing that line here all the way up till around there. Then I'm going to turn the book around, doing the same here. Do not close the line down here. Let it be standing with an opening, just like you see there. Then we go in a little over, and we're actually making a closed line right there. And then this shape. And we're going to do that in all of these shapes here. So try to relax and enjoy this drawings of lines. Can be really relaxing because it's so repetitive. Is that the right word? I think I will jump this one here. I'm not doing anything in that one because I can. And this one. Then I'm turning my book and doing the same thing from the other side. Just try to relax in your hand and enjoy the process. Jumping that one. There we go. Then this top part here with the kind of a flowery thing at the tip. Doing that in all of these. Except the one we jumped over. I'm gonna leave that empty. You don't need to have one that is empty like this one. I just thought that could be quite funny to have that standing right there. There we go. Then they color in this top piece. I'm going to switch to my Micron, the dark brown. It's still a PN. And then in the outline, this piece up here is colored in. So I'm just gonna do that with this dark brown. So I'm just taking my time and coloring in this top piece here, relaxing in my shoulder, my hand, and just enjoying this coloring in every stroke of it. And I know I'm really fast at coloring in, but you don't have to be that. If you can slow down, it will be even better. And I'm just rotating my book so it is lying, so it's easy for my hand to reach it. This way I can relax in my hand and just enjoy what I'm doing. Remember to breathe. Almost there. And if I'm working too fast for you, then you can always pause my video and do the coloring in before you continue. That's a good part about videos. And if it takes too long for you, you can just skip ahead to the next step. Almost there. There we go. So that was the coloring in. That's a pattern as is. I am going to take my white charcoal, because I think if I leave a little of white charcoal here in this opening, that will look really great. So I'm just finding all of these openings, taking my tortillon and smushing it into the paper. Give it a nice uniform color. I'm doing that in all of these. Then I am going to take my graphite, and the good thing about these pictures is that we don't actually think about where the light comes and shadows and stuff like that. We're just making the shadows where we think it makes sense. So I will do it here on this side of these boxes and only this side. So I'm just placing a tiny bit of graphite up that line here. I'm holding my pencil down to the paper. This way I have more control about where I put the graphite. Okay, then I take my Tortillion and I'm just going to smush it into the shade that I want here. If you want more, you can always place more graphite on there. If you want less, then maybe don't put as much graphite in there in the start as I did. I like it dark. So I tend to put a little much graphite on my shadings. And there we go. I'm thinking of leaving this opening here quite alone, but maybe placing in kind of a shadow here at the side of it. I just made a tiny bit and then just smush it into the paper like this to give it a little dimension. Just a tiny bit. Maybe do it a little darker right here. There we go. I like that. So that's the pattern. The empty one I did myself. But I actually really like this pattern. I was not sure about it in the start, but I think it came out really, really nice. So that was this pattern right here. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.